Hello, everyone. My name is Kathy Yates, and I'm the CEO of Teachscape. I'm going to try and give you the dozen-year history of Teachscape in 9 minutes or less. So Teachscape exists in order to help all educators boost their effectiveness. Our core product has been a video-rich online learning library of professional development resources. But over the past couple of years, we've built out 3 other major products. So today we have 4 major products that combine to form a cloud-based comprehensive system to support educator effectiveness, and we call it the Teachscape Effectiveness Platform. Why teaching effectiveness? I'm sure in this audience you're all aware of the research that shows that effective teaching is the single most important school-based determinant of student learning. Effective teachers can not only overcome other challenges to student learning, but importantly, ineffective teaching can create student achievement gaps that are virtually impossible to overcome. This is a well-known fact, but despite that well-known fact, the traditional predominant approach for evaluating teacher performance has operated on a binary scale with few common standards, vaguely defined criteria, and infrequent assessments. It's a system that has many shortcomings. It doesn't work for students because it fails to identify the teachers that can actually keep them on that top line growth. It doesn't work for teachers because it fails to give them the information that they can use to help them understand how to become more effective. And it doesn't work for districts because districts spend on average 5% of their operating funds in professional development for teachers. It's about a $4.5 billion market, and they don't have the data to understand how to use those funds to actually achieve greater teaching effectiveness. Over 39 states are now changing that reality by mandating the implementation of rigorous new annual teaching evaluation systems. This requires the deployment of new electronic data systems that can collect, synthesize, and analyze data on a massive scale. But it comes at a time when districts are also awash with other mandates that have been imposed on them, including the programs that are required to achieve the NCLB waivers, the implementation of the Common Core curriculum, the implementation of adaptive technologies in the classrooms, and districts, quite frankly, just need a lot of help. If we really want to change the culture and use teaching evaluation in a way that can help teachers develop in their practice, teaching evaluation systems need to have 3 key criteria. First of all, they've got to be credible. If administrators and teachers don't trust the information that's coming out of a teaching evaluation system, it's going to be just another mindless collection of data. Secondly, it's got to be easy to use. With all of the mandates that are imposed on districts on top of their already strenuous work in a financially challenged environment, the tool sets have to be easy for districts to deploy, or they just won't be able to get the work done. And thirdly, and most importantly, there's got to be a payoff. And the payoff comes from linking the information that is gathered through a more rigorous teaching evaluation system to a professional learning environment so that the focus really becomes how can teachers get the support they need to improve over time. Teachscape's new teaching effectiveness platform offers all 3 of these attributes. The 4 modules can each be deployed independently, but together, they offer an integrated, comprehensive approach to a continuous improvement process that includes the diagnostic tools of existing teaching practice as well as the professional development tools to help teachers advance. We call the 4 modules Focus, Reflect, Learn, and Advance, and I'm going to describe each one of those in turn. Focus is the starting point. So it's an online training and testing platform for observers. And it qualifies observers in the language and the methodology around 8 different components of teaching practice. Those components are drawn from Charlotte Danielson's Framework for Teaching, which is a research-validated instrument that has been correlated with the student achievement growth and has been adopted by over 40 states as an evaluation instrument. Focus is uniquely developed by Teachscape, ETS, and Charlotte Danielson, and is a scalable process to allow observers and teachers to develop the common language about what good teaching practice looks like. It offers a certification test so that districts can be assured that observers who take the Focus program know how to conduct observations in a way that is valid, consistent, and granular enough to give appropriate constructive feedback to the teachers. It also contains a calibration module that districts can use to monitor scoring accuracy of observers over time so that they can be assured that the data that's coming out of these evaluation processes is valid. Focus is the fundamental part of the system that establishes credibility in the entire approach. Our second system, Teachscape Reflect, is an evaluation and observation management system. So it supports multi-measure evaluations, taking input from student achievement data, from student perception data, from peer perceptions, from supervisor and professional community input. But the core of Reflect is our observation platform that offers a variety of tools to support classroom observations conducted in a variety of modes. It includes handheld mobile devices, tablet-based applications, and both wireless and wired web interfaces. Teachscape Reflect also supports video observations. And video is a way of doing an observation asynchronously that actually can produce both greater time efficiency and greater objectivity in the conduct of observations. And Teachscape Reflect has been used to capture and evaluate over 23,000 hours worth of lessons. So it is really the only video observation platform in the market that is operated at scale. The third part of our platform, Teachscape Learn, is our professional learning environment. It is a state-of-the-art LMS that supports the creation of individualized learning plans, as well as the facilitating both virtual and real-world professional learning communities. This is also where the Teachscape core content base is housed. And again, this is a video library of thousands of hours of video that have been developed between partnerships between Teachscape and leading academics over the last dozen years or so. This is really, as I said earlier, where the payoff comes from the entire evaluation system, because the insights that are gained about a teacher's strengths or weaknesses in her practice can be used to construct a professional development plan for each individual teacher. And the LMS capability provides appropriate accountability and transparency so that the teacher, the administrators, at a district level and at a building level are able to monitor progress towards the professional growth that they desire. The final part of our platform, Teachscape Advanced, is a tool that's designed to be used at the district level. This is where districts can monitor and assess progress against key district goals, where they can assess the deployment of individuals with critical skills, where they can identify competency gaps around key skills that they may need and the personnel that is high potential personnel that could be developed to close those gaps. In short, Advance is a platform that will allow a district to project what their needs are going to be into the future and to make plans to accomplish those needs and track their progress against the completion of their plans. The unprecedented demand for teaching evaluation systems has really catapulted Teachscape's growth, so that over the last 3 years, we've had a 40% compounded annual growth rate in our top line. Most of that, half of that growth has come from new client implementations, and typically the implementation consists of just one or two of the products, with the adoption of the further products down the road. So we see from this adoption pattern that there is a runway for a lot of growth ahead of us. In short, Teachscape is really uniquely poised at the top of this evolving teaching evaluation market. We have a unique product, a unique partnership with one of the most important validated evaluation instruments. We have rapid top-line growth, but most importantly, we have important relationships at the district and state level that are leading us to the ultimate outcome of this, which is top-line student growth. Thank you very much.